Alright, this is interesting. I had a little crunch time because I just noticed my wheel bearings are seized up, and getting new ones here in time for my trip next week's gonna be a tough call. But I power washed it, cleaned it up. She's a lot cleaner than she was. At least I can see the races. She was totally locked up. What I needed to do was get something that I could kind of break it loose with. Broke it loose. I'll show you how. Found me a nice little, went and bought this just for this. Super grippy, good angles, good design for prying it loose, because you'll see this one's moving. So I'm gonna have to really work this thing. That's what we're talking about. Go full circle, because this is just for a trip. I got to get a trip in. It's gonna do 200 miles. I'll make this work for the 200. I'll replace this garbage when I get back, right? So that's the concept, is that I'm just getting it for this trip. So she's got her hang-ups a little bit, but for the most part we're getting finding progress. That's what I was looking for, is a taper, put stuff in there, be a good fit. And I'll show you on the other side. I mean, how locked up it really is. So that one's been sprayed out. I haven't put any of this stuff in there. Looks like I gotta get my other one. So this is a nice penetrating catalyst. I've used it for a lot of stuff. This one I haven't broke loose yet, so you gotta try and put enough pressure on it, and then just a lot of wiggling. Just wait for it to give in to your wills and your wants, and you say you're gonna do it, you little sucker. So let's see how it's breaking loose finally. Let me line that little ring up. Alright. Trying to line that ring up. Now I can at least, that inner ring I was trying to get out of the way. Let's see if we can make this sucker move. I'll be doing a lot of water crossings and stuff on this one, so this thing is going to get all type of hosed again. I just want it to be able to roll good while I'm going. Okay, I don't want to move a lot, just moving a little. Power wash it some more. Try and get some of the junk out of it. Oh. Anyway, I figure a couple cycles like this, it'll spin free enough. I'll load it up with grease, put all the dust caps back on, and then repair this stuff when I get back properly. So anytime you find it hanging up, just kind of really sit there and rattle it on it until it breaks loose. So now at least I can do it with my hand, right? So I'm still gonna spray that out a couple times. So that one's good. Oh. This one definitely has a hang up. Doesn't want to give up. I think I pounded on the other one too a little bit. Let me do that. Just trying to get it all to just break loose. I have my whole different wheel that I use for the dunes. So I didn't even know this one had problems until I needed it. So again, come on, baby. I think we got it. I just felt it break. Awesome. All right. Spray it out a couple more times. We'll get this good. And then we'll fill it up with grease. Nice. Yeah, in my head, this is what I wanted. I found it at Harbor Freight. Just wanted something to bite it. I think we're in good shape. That one, once it's dry, we'll take some good grease. You always have to, even though you're spinning it, make sure it's doing full circle spins. As long as it's not binding, like biting on anything, I think we're good, buddy. Yeah, buddy. I didn't do a lot of damage to anything that we care about, so when I get back, like I say, fresh set of bearings. And this guy it'll make it through 200 miles. It'll do it. All right. It's good stuff. She's moving. Let's pack it with grease. So, this guy can squish grease all up in there. Because I think the issue with this one is the race that protects those bearings. There's not a lot of bearings in there, but the races probably let all the grease squeeze out. A little bit of water gets underneath the race, then the whole thing just kind of seizes up and screws everything up. All right, and that's no bueno. So let's get that guy in there. Got the grease, hooray. Let's load this guy up, because I think the biggest protector is this little dust guard. Hoping that this guy captures most of the dust, prevents most of the water, because I will be going through a lot of creeks. So no, she's gonna get wet again. Come back and I'll replace them, like I say. Let's make sure that sucker is loaded with grease. Okay. I think that's it. Alright. Just getting the sucker back together. Thought I'd at least film the finale. Notice how nice and smooth she rolls. What a difference. Just gonna get the sucker back together. And looks like got all the pieces. Had to clean it out. I'm gonna do the front wheel too. It looks like she doesn't move like this, and so might as well get her done. So, but doesn't it make you happy just to look at fresh meat? She's ready to go eat. Get that in there. Get this guy lined up over here. Let's see. I think I've got a bigger sprocket for this. And I might need to loosen it a little bit more. So let's do that. I've used a smaller sprocket so I have more high speed. at the dunes. This is probably moving me back just at least one tooth up. Forget, this is, I think it'll say on here, I think it's like a 52 or something. But let's get that sucker adjusted. Using the old wrist racing stand, you notice how it adjusts as far as how high it sits up, so I can adjust, make sure my wheel's up, not touching. It's handy dandy. So I'll flip the bike around when I'm ready to do the front. So the front's off the ground real easy. Woo. Woo. Let's do it this way. It's a little easier on it. Alright. 3-finger rule. That's what we go for. Let's tighten that up, see how we did. I put a little tension on it while I'm pushing it forward. Also use this guy. Kind of peg it in there so it tightens everything up. I'm just under 2 clicks. Not bad, just under 2 clicks. Give it a little snug, a little snuggy. Check the 3-finger rule. Pretty close. I think I like it. We're gonna go with that. One more good look. That's about. So what you're checking for is these little lines here. So I'm in between those two. This one technically could go forward a little bit, but what I'm gonna do is bring this one back a little bit, because generally it all settles in and tightens up a little bit. So loosen this just a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back a little bit on this one. Like that. That good. And you just do the set. Screw, tighten that guy up. I'm a happy camper. We're in good shape. Leave in 2 days, so she's got to be done. Big thanks from Zen Times 10 for watching. If you like that video, make sure you subscribe. We have future promos and contests coming up. Click that like button and drop us a comment on the way out.